I do feel like I have made an effort to recognize the things for which I can and should be grateful. So the opportunity to just slow down and have some perspective and some time, I really did appreciate. And I caught up on some books, I caught up on some shows, you know, but I don't know, there's nothing that happened that was so seminal that I wouldn't trade it for the ability to move freely around the world and be in Berlin for a GQ party. Well, my hope for the United States is that, you know, we have a different president in a month and a half. I am deeply troubled by the state of the political landscape in our country right now. It just feels like we can't win for losing, and I mean that in a sense of human decency and dignity and respect and recognition and integration of all people, not just from a bipartisan political point of view. I mean from the point of view of the fact that we have so much more in common as people than we do things that separate us, and yet all we seem to be focused on in the United States and in other parts of the world is what differences there are between us. And I think it's such a damaging and dangerous ideology. So my overall hope is that people are able and willing to see that there's more connection between us as human beings, and to recognize that and to allow it to generate a kind of compassion, kind of acceptance, understanding, and unity that we just are so sorely lacking in our social and political interactions. I've been a lot of time in Germany over the years. One of my best friends from college moved to Berlin in 2002, I think. So I've been to visit him many times. Shot a movie in Berlin, I shot a movie in Munich. Strangely, my fondest memory as a tourist was doing this fat tire bike tour in Berlin. We did the Berlin Wall fat tire bike tour. So you ride the bikes all around the perimeter of the Berlin Wall and learn so much interesting stuff about that era and the places where things happened, and you know, and all the time I had spent in Berlin up to that point, it just, for me, it enhanced my appreciation for the city on such a deeper level. You know, this city that's emerged from its own darkness and stepped so squarely into creativity and inclusivity and integration, and the light of creation is really kind of inspiring to me. And taking that bike tour, I always think back on it so fondly and recommend to anybody who goes to Berlin to find their way under the TV tower in Alexanderplatz and go to the Fat Tire Bike Tour office. So maybe I should be sponsored by Fat Tire Bike Tours.